Hi and welcome to another video to help you stay healthy effortlessly. This video is about addressing an important topic, which is the late night lifestyle, specifically damaging the teens health, the youth health of our country. In India today, the entire podcast culture is on rise, and anybody calls anybody so-called expert on social media. If they have a few hundreds and thousands of followers, they become guests and they talk on the topic, specifically on the topic of health. And this is what I heard in one of the videos. Just listen to this.
Teenagers don't want to sleep at 10. Parents want them to sleep at 10. Parents are wrong. Kids are right. मेरी डॉटर 20 साल की है. मेरी वाइफ ऑलवेज शाउट करेगी कि 10 बज गए सो जाओ. Wrong. She should sleep as per her circadian rhythm at 12, 1 whenever she is comfortable. Important message to my daughter is if you sleep at 1, please don't wake up before 9.
So the expert is claiming that it is absolutely natural for the teenagers to sleep late at night, 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And he's giving the example of his own daughter that she sleeps late and we don't stop her, and the parents are wrong and the kids are right. It is absolutely misinformation. Why it is a misinformation, we'll learn from the scientific data perspective, from the time tested wisdom perspective, and the fact that they claim that the teenagers cycle changes and they are not able to sleep early and they have to sleep late at night, they have to stay awake late at night. We'll understand what is the real reason behind the late night culture. Why are the teenagers not able to sleep early and why do they stay awake? It is not something natural phenomena, it is not the nature's rhythm, it is because of a defect, imbalance in the lifestyle habits. So first, let's understand from the scientific data perspective. There is a lot of research, there is a lot of data when it comes to sleep, which is an important foundation pillar for good health. You could be eating healthy, you could be exercising, you could be doing a lot of fancy stuff, but if you are compromising your night sleep, especially in the teenage years when you're growing, your body needs more rest and recovery along with the equivalent of physical activity. You're compromising that sleep, it damages the physical health in the long term, it damages your mental health as well. So just to quote a few research quickly, one of the research is from the European Society of Cardiology, which says that if you sleep later than 11 p.m, you increase your chances of developing cardiovascular diseases by 37%. Now this is not just for teenagers, but this also applies to everybody. If you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or if you are watching this video, make sure you prioritize your night sleep. The second research, which comes from IARC, which is International Agency for Research into Cancer, they have classified night shift work as the class 2A probable carcinogen. So the night shift work is categorized as a carcinogenic work. I'll post the link of this research in the description. Also, not just the physical health, but poor sleep compromises your mental health, it compromises your grade and your emotional health. Everything is compromised if you are staying awake late at night. Why you are staying awake late at night, we'll discuss towards the end of the video. The second, if you say that okay, I don't believe in scientific data and there's a lot of data which also kind of favors that it is okay to sleep late at night, well then you can just focus on the time tested wisdom of our ancestors and how for so long the human evolution has been going through. And today, if you are a teenager and if you ask your parents that, hey dad, hey mom, do you remember staying awake late at around 12 a.m., 1 a.m? Personally, I don't remember staying awake late at night. Even when I was studying my masters in pharmacy, I used to go to bed before 11. It does not matter which exam was next day. So I don't really remember staying awake till 1, 2, even for the studies as well. So the time tested wisdom is very simple, which is early to bed and early to rise. There is a saying which says that early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. So follow the time tested principle. People say, oh, I am a night owl. There is no night owl. There is owl and then there is human beings. Okay, so if you are a human, you are a human. Follow the human cycle, do not try to follow an owl cycle. So we are all humans. If you're watching this video, I believe you are a human. So don't call yourself an owl or some fancy word. Your body is designed to sleep according to the nature's rhythm. When sun sets, the night starts, the body starts secreting the sleep hormones and everything starts slowing down, and the body is preparing you for sleep by 9, 10 or even 11. Now, why are you not able to sleep early? Why are you not able to go to bed early? Is because of this entire culture, the society, the media, the social media, the screen. All of this is compromising your ability to sleep early. So let's understand a few of those parameters. The first is the increase in the screen time. So people or the teenagers who are awake late at night, my question to you is that what are you doing? Are you doing something productive? Are you learning? Are you involving yourself in prayers or gratitude or some kind of practice which is improving your mental health or your emotional health or your spiritual health, or you are learning something? Probably not. Majority of them are on their screen. They are binge watching, they are chatting to their friends or whoever, they're just scrolling. Mindless scrolling is happening, and the more scrolling happens, the more your eyes are alert and the body's release of the sleep hormone melatonin is again compromised. So it is the increased amount of screen time throughout the day as well as at the night is compromising your sleep, and they are not able to fall asleep easily at night. Now when you are most of the time on the screen, you are reducing your physical activity. The physical activity has gone down drastically, especially in teenagers, people who are in their youth. You have to be physically active. Canon of Medicine mentions that teenagers must be engaged in physical activity or any kind of sports which will help them to deal with their hormonal changes. Now if you are a teenager, if you are in your teens and you are not involving yourself in any kind of rigorous physical activity or sports or exercise, then you are always glued on your screen, and then you are sitting all the day, you are not going out, there is no exposure of sunlight, there is no exposure to nature. Then eventually it becomes hard for this entire body which is going through a transition. It becomes more difficult to go to sleep because there is already some kind of stress because of the transition. Then you are putting more stress on your body with the screen time, with the scrolling, and whatever you watch on the social media or on the screen is just giving you more dopamine hit, and then you want to watch it more and more and more, and then it messes up with your hormone and your sleep, and then you become cranky, you become frustrated, irritated, angry, and then you wonder why it is happening to you. It is because you are indulging in this late night lifestyle, which is not just damaging your physical health, but it is also damaging your mental health. It is not natural, it is not normal for a teenager or a youth or anybody to sleep at 1 a.m. 2 a.m. It is artificially created, influenced by people around you. So there is reduction in physical activity. Now when your sleep is compromised, you are on screen, you are not physically active, then third thing which automatically happens is a poor diet. Basically your eating habits becomes completely unhealthy. You are addicted to all the processed food, all the junk food, all the comfort food which relieves your craving, which gives you pleasure, instant pleasure. So poor sleep accompanied with lack of physical activity, then accompanied with unhealthy eating habits. It's become very easy to order from the online food delivery apps, and then you eat all the junk, and when you are awake late at night at 1 a.m. 2 a.m. you are munching, you are eating all the unhealthy food which is making you more insulin resistance, which is compromising your body's ability to sleep early as well. So these are the few habits which I assume that if you are a teenager you will be able to relate, because of the stress which could be around because of the peers or the studies or whatever it is. And then again the stress is added from the screen time on the social media, the FOMO, oh this is doing this, or this is gone for this vacation, they are posting all this stuff, and this screen time is damaging your body, which is compromising your physical activity. Remember, as I mentioned, if you are a teenager or if you are a parent of teenager, make sure they are involving themselves in any kind of rigorous sports or physical activity or the exercise which will help them overcome the transition, the hormonal transition, the hormonal changes in this age. And if they are not involved in the physical activity or some kind of sports, then they start craving unhealthy food. Some people might even land up in addiction and substance abuse like smoking, alcohol, tobacco, and all those stuffs start at this age. This is a very vulnerable age. If you are a teenager, Make sure you protect yourself, you protect your brain, you protect your mind, you protect your health for your own future. Your life is starting right now. It is not the end of the life, it is the start of the life. And how you take care of your night will determine how healthy you are in your future and how you will be able to utilize the day that you are living after your teenage. So make sure you do not fall into the trap of all this social media influencers who just say anything randomly to get more views, to get more likes, to get more subscribers, and then they go and promote some product which gives them more money. The time tested principle is early to bed, early to rise, which is also being validated by recent scientific data. And as I mentioned, that the reason is make sure you eliminate screen time, you involve yourself in physical activity, and you stay away from all the unhealthy processed food, eat the home cooked food. And if you follow the right routine, your body will be able to sleep naturally and effortlessly before 11 p.m. I hope this video helps you eliminate the doubts around the late night and you start sleeping early, you start taking control of your health and your life. If you have any questions around this topic, please post it in the comment below. If you are a teenager and if you know that yes, I am doing this and I'm able to sleep early, I feel absolutely awesome with this kind of the right lifestyle, please share your experience and inspire other teens and youth to take up this and eliminate this entire late night lifestyle in the late night culture. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share the video with your friends, family or other teenagers and help them eliminate this habit and start staying healthy effortlessly once again. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video.